ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 ya da, ya da 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 ya da da da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 ya da, ya da 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 da, ya da da da, ya da da da, ya da. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Shabbat shalom. It's so good to see you. Many of you I've seen over the summer, but some of you I'm seeing now after a number of weeks, and you've grown, perhaps not some of you in height and some of you in spirit. It's so wonderful to be back together. Really thrilled to have everyone here in the sanctuary, and of course those joining us on live stream. And Rabbi Eric is not here tonight. He has a cold, not COVID, but he has a cold and wanted to spare everyone his germs. And Maura Karen, who normally plays the guitar for us so beautifully, she does have COVID. So we send Maura Karen all of our love and refuah shlema energy. But that means that I need your voices even more. So I hope that you will bring your voices, your spirit, your presence as we bring in Shabbat tonight. So we're going to begin with Yedid Nefesh on page 18, Yedid Nefesh. And a Yedid Nefesh is like a soul friend. And Shabbat is kind of like a soul friend, here to help restore our spirit, to give us the space to come home to ourselves and to just be. After probably a very busy week of doing, we're going to have a chance to just be in being mode over Shabbat. So we're going to continue with Yedid Nefesh, page 18. Yedid Nefesh Avarachaman Meshor So one of the things that I love about Kabbalat Shabbat, which is about receiving Shabbat, is taking some time to review the week, to do a little bit of chazarah. What happened this week? Sometimes I begin Shabbat and I'm so flustered and still spinning, I don't even remember what happened this week. And so this is a moment to begin to do that process of sorting through. We're going to continue on the top of page 21 with Shir Ladonai Shir Chadash. And so this is a moment to we're going to sing a new song. So maybe as we look back at this week, maybe it was a hard week. Maybe it was a demanding week. Maybe it was a week that brought us challenges. Maybe it was a super refreshing week. But on Shabbat, we give ourselves permission to sing a new song, to tell a new story. So maybe think about what that new story, that new song is for you this Shabbat. Shiru l'Adonai, shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai varchu shemo, basru miyom leyom yeshuato, yalai yalai na, yalalai yalalai, alai alai na, yalalai, ai dai dai dai, yai dai dai yalai, yai dai dai dai, yai dai dai. And as we transition to the next psalm, we're still arriving and receiving Shabbat. It talks about joy, that the whole earth and the whole cosmos are feeling joy and celebration that we're entering in Shabbat. So I want to invite everyone just to think about the week that has passed, and perhaps one or two or three things that happened that you noticed, that you experienced, that brought you an extra measure of simcha, of joy. Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tageh haaretz, Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tageh haaretz, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, umelo, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, umelo. So before we turn to L'chadodi and fully welcome in Shabbat, I wanted to offer a little kavanah and intention as we find ourselves well into the month of Elul. Who knows where in the Jewish calendar the month of Elul falls? Yeah, Ben, the end. And that means that we're getting ready for Rosh Hashanah and for Yom Kippur. It's the last month of the year, and this is a very, very special time in which we're getting ready for the Yamim Noraim. We're doing all of that tshuva work now so that when we arrive in our seats for Rosh Hashanah, our hearts and our souls are really ready. And we're already blowing the shofar. How often do we blow the shofar during the month of Elul? Nathan, take a guess. Yes, he said 6. We blow it 6 days a week. 6 days a week. We blow it every day except for Shabbat as we move through the month of Elul. So Rosh Hashanah is not going to be the first time that we hear the shofar. Hopefully you'll get to hear it even before then. And the shofar is like an amazing symbol of so many things. But what do you have to use? What do you have to make a sound come out of the shofar? You need breath, right, Svi? You need breath. So we breathe. Let's just take a breath now. Nishima Mukha. We take a breath, and that breath can remind us of the inner work, the inside work that we want to do. And then where do we send the breath? Out. We send it out of the wide part of the shofar. And that can symbolize taking all that inner work and that inner energy and then sharing it with the world, sending it out, hopefully trying to make the world a better place in the new year to come. So before we continue with Lecha Dodi, I'm going to invite everyone to turn to someone near you. It could be someone in your family, or extra points if you want to find somebody you don't know or maybe don't know well, and share one thing that either you're working on the inside, symbolized by the breath, or one thing you really want to do out in the world to make the world a better place in the year to come. And say hello to somebody you don't know. Just say hello to everyone around you. That's a great answer. All right. I love all the sharing and the schmoozing. That was so beautiful. So this is a great question to think about even beyond tonight, to think about what are the things that are on the inside, like your beautiful breath, that you want to improve in the month ahead. And then how do you want to use that breath to send it out into the world and make the world a better place in the year to come? So we're going to transition into Lecha Dodi, which is on page 26. We'll do the beginning and the end. And I'm going to teach everyone a nigun tonight, which is a melody without words, and then we're going to add the words of Lecha Dodi. And so I'm going to teach it so that hopefully everyone can join in. So it goes like this. Let's try that. Good. Let's do that again. Here's the second part. Again. Let's do the whole thing. That was so beautiful. Here's the next part. Let's do that. Let's do the whole thing. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmianu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shmo echad, L'shem u'tiferet ve'litila, Lecha Dodi likrat Shabbat nekavela, lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekavela, likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Middle page 30. ימינו שמאל תפרוצי, ואת אדוני תריצי, אל יריש פן פרצי, ונשמחה ונגילה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. You can rise. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה, בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה שבת המלכה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Page 36, Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Me'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Le'olam va'ed. You may be seated. So in just a moment, we're going to chant and pray Shema Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, among many things, is about affirming the oneness of all being. That it's so easy to look out into the world and even into our own hearts and see disconnection and fragmentation and brokenness. And so we take a moment just to affirm inside of ourselves and together as a community that there's a oneness that underlies all creation. So take a moment just to close your eyes if you would feel comfortable. You can also keep your eyes open, and just to breathe. And not only to think about oneness, but to feel oneness. To feel that oneness of life force that's flowing in each one of us and between all living beings. And you can keep your eyes closed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha ub'chol nafshecha ub'chol me'otecha v'chayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha ושיננתם בניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. We're going to continue on page 41 with a prayer for peace. In Hebrew, we say, Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. What's a sukkah? What's a sukkah? What does it look like? How would you draw it with your hands? Yeah, kind of like that. We're about to build a sukkah in not too long. So as the evening descends upon us, we take a moment to ask God to spread a sukkah, not only an imaginary sukkah of peace, not only over us, although we also want that, but over the whole world. And so I want to just invite anyone, you can just call out anywhere where you would like to extra pray that we could have a Chukat Shalom, a Chukat of peace. Anywhere especially you want to bring peace. Yerushalayim, Jerusalem, Raleigh, Israel, Israel and all her neighbors. Where? My classroom, that's right, my house, our shul. So beautiful. What is it? Tel Aviv. Love that. Beautiful. So we'll take all of those places and all of those prayers into our hearts and continue on the top of page 41. Ufros aleinu sukat, sukat, shalomecha, ufros aleinu sukat, sukat, shalomecha. We rise now for Amidah on page 45. And we're going to have a beautiful Shabbat silent Amidah. Invite everyone, you can use the words in your Siddur beginning on page 45 to guide your tefillah with the traditional themes of the Shabbat Amidah, or feel free to just close your eyes, open your heart. What are you grateful for this Shabbat? Adonai, Sifatai Tiftach, Ufi Agid, Tehilatecha. 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 shalom, shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom. All right, friends, we're going to say Kiddush. Natalie was so sweetly voluntold to help pass around juice. I invite everyone to rise. When the juice is coming around, please stand up and say hello to somebody you do not know and wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Share your name and wish a Shabbat Shalom. If you're following along with Kiddush in the Siddur, it's on page 55. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava u'b'ratzon hinchinanu zikaron Masei v'reshit ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh zecher l'tzihat Mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha b'ahava u'b'ratzon inchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabat. L'chaim, l'chaim. Aviva. Aviva, will you walk around with this for everybody? Can you do that? Thank you. You may be seated. Aviva the mensch is going to be walking around to take everyone's cups. At this time, we turn to page 59 for Kaddish Yatom. We always pause at the end of any tefillah to remember the people who are no longer alive, but whose lives were a blessing to us. And Elul is an extra special time to remember those people. In fact, in a couple weeks, we'll have Kever Avot. We'll join together at Raleigh Hebrew Cemetery. And even if you don't have a loved one buried there, you can absolutely join us. And one of the reasons that we think about these people, especially now, is we need their energy. We need their good example. We need their, thank you, Aviva, their amazing, all the blessings, the gifts they left us with as we gain courage to head into the year ahead. So I invite anyone who is observing a yard site, who's in mourning, whose custom it is to rise for Kaddish Yatom to now rise, page 59. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra chirute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehe shmei Rabbah varach le'alam ulalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yithale v'yithalal shemed kudesha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. You may be seated. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's great to see you all. We are going to continue after our Shabbat concludes in just a moment. There is a congregational Shabbat dinner next door. So if you've registered ahead of time, find Anna. Anna is a new member of our staff team at Beth Meyer. She's awesome. So Anna will be, right around the corner at a table. We'll have name tags for you. There's Anna waving. So we hope that as many of you can join us for dinner as possible. We have so many amazing things coming up as our year gets started, even leading up to the new year. So check out all that good stuff on your Shabbat bulletin, online after Shabbat. And we just look forward to seeing a lot of you in the days and weeks ahead. So we're going to close tonight with Od Yavo as we pray for more peace in this world. Page 41, halfway down the page, Od Yavo. Yavo shalom aleinu, Od Yavo shalom aleinu, Od Yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od Yavo shalom aleinu, Od Yavo shalom aleinu, Od Yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu ve'al kolam. Salam shalom. Od Yavo shalom aleinu, Od Yavo shalom aleinu, Od Yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od Yavo shalom aleinu, Od Yavo shalom aleinu, Od Yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Yasher Koach. Bring your Siddurim to the back so that we have them ready for our next Shabbat B'Yachad. Shabbat Shalom, Yasher Koach, everyone. Looking forward to see you next door in just a couple minutes for Shabbat dinner.